Hello, I'm your friendly neighborhood Luis Perez. And since Transformers Age of Ultron is coming on in a few days, can't wait. I think it's best I do a little video to build up the movie, if anyone even watches this. Well, one of the things I like to talk about is the villain Galvatron. Now, it's practically confirmed, kinda, sorta, not really, that Galvatron will appear in the movie. And if you've been living under a rock and you don't know who Galvatron is, let me give you a little backstory. A few millenniums ago, there came a series named Transformers. It was popular, everyone loved it, you all know all of that. But then it was so popular that it got its own movie called Transformers the Movie. No, not the live action version, the animated version, where it had the original cast return and all that. Though, to be honest, the original cast got most of the... During this point, we had the epic battle, well, during the beginning of the film mostly, we had the epic battle between Optimus Prime and Megatron. It was awesome! It was awesome, it was like, boom, 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 and it was like, boom, 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 and it was like, da, da, da. And then Megatron's like, you're gonna die, Optimus Prime. But then Optimus like, oh no, you won't. And then it was all epic, and then Megatron shoots Optimus Prime. Boo! But not before Optimus Prime gives him a whopping death. And promptly damages him. After that, Starscream brings the measures to drop it in of a dropship. Classic Starscream. He just drops Megatron off the ship, killing him. I always knew Starscream wanted to defeat Megatron, but who knew he would succeed in that? After that, Starscream declared himself leader of the Decepticons. But then later, Megatron and a couple other Decepticons that were killed were found by Unicron, and then he was transformed into Galvatron, played by Leonard Nimoy. Yes, even Leonard Nimoy himself voiced Galvatron. Wow. And then Galvatron went to Starscream in his coronation, and we had one of the most famous scenes in the entire movie, aside from the whole Megatron Optimus battle and the whole Optimus dying. No, but then Galvatron gets in there, it's like, you're the leader, Starscream. This is bad comedy. And then Starscream's like, Megatron, is that you? And then Galvatron's like, here's a hint. Killing Starscream. Well, technically, destroying his body. But still, now that you know who Galvatron is, let me give you the basics. Now, I'm pretty sure that Galvatron will still be the reincarnation of Megatron, considering that in the last movie, Megatron got his head decapitated by Optimus. Really, that was a really anticlimactic battle, very anticlimactic. The movie's great, but that's a very anticlimactic battle. Otherwise, still, Megatron got his head cleaned off. It's not a pretty sight. And this movie, now the interesting thing here is that Unicron is not a villain in this movie. Instead, the main villain is Lockdown, who's a bounty hunter. So I won't get into details about it. So here's the thing: how will Galvatron be created if Unicron's not even in the film? Well, I'm pretty sure that Galvatron will be made by the humans. Why do you may ask? Well, because from what we see in the trailers, we actually see Megatron's decapitated head in one of the shots of the trailer picked up by the humans. Now, this could lead to some very interesting moments, or an interesting plot point in the film, because in this film, the Autobots are being chased down by the humans, since the humans are now saying like, oh yeah, to save the lives of the Decepticons, you pretty much save all the world, but yeah, we still hate you. Get out of here, hunt them down. I really don't get why. I really don't get why, but that's the video for another time. Still, I believe they're going to pick up the remains of Megatron and transform him into a new and reinvent him with other pieces of other Autobots and Decepticons to turn him into Galvatron. Now, whether or not this will lead to a much more satisfying conclusion, I don't know. But hopefully Galvatron will be an awesome villain. And why not? And you may not believe me, but I just recently found out that Galvatron is voiced by Frank Welker. Yes, right, Frank Welker, the same guy that voiced Megatron and Soundwave, which he also voiced in Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen, which, but it was more of a cameo. Will appear as Galvatron, and all I can say is thank you, Michael Bay. This is the only time I'm ever gonna say this, but thank you for bringing back Frank Welker. For once, you've made a good casting decision, other than casting Peter Cullen. Thank you. Aside from that, there's not really much else I can say about it. There's not much information revealed about Galvatron. In fact, we don't even have an official look at the Galvatron. In fact, the only real news I found out that really confirmed about Galvatron's appearance was a bloody toy! And that's the most we really got to see Galvatron's true look. And let me say, he looks a lot more different than Megatron, that's for sure. Now, will Galvatron kill Optimus? Because in the movie, the animated movie, like Megatron killed Optimus Prime, and before he died himself. Now the question is, will Optimus die? I don't know. Hopefully not. I love him. Who knows? But that's a video for another time, I guess. So still, I'm pretty glad that Galvatron is in this film. I truly do love that villain, especially in the movie. Come on, play my Leonard Nimoy. Who wouldn't love him? Still, I love the fact that I think Galvatron will bring some great scenes together, maybe, and it'll bring a much more satisfying final battle between him and Optimus. But that's all I have to say about it. What do you think is gonna be Galvatron's role in the film? If so, comment down below. And if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. You know the jizz. I'm your friend Luis Perez, and let's roll out. Okay, take note. That's transformed.